Hello, y'all. So I'm back. I had kind of a difficult time trying to upload the previous video. I have to deal with a cursed phone for the next, maybe 4 more months. Because I think I had this phone 2 months already, or almost 2 months. So, yeah, I think that guy put a curse on my phone. The guy who kept throwing up these hand signs, who was supposed to be programming my phone. When I first got this phone, it was beautiful. It was perfect. Like, I can do a whole hour of video talk, and then it can upload in like 3 minutes on my data on my phone. Now, this phone always, the whole 2 months I had it, take 3 hours to charge. The other phone would take like an hour to charge, or probably less than that if I was doing nothing on the phone. But if I'm doing nothing on this phone, it takes 3 hours. So, but anyway, this video, see, that's ridiculous. They know I'm doing a video and there's noise harassment outside. You can hear that motorcycle. So, this video, I'm going to talk about the foster family, the fake foster family, and their fake morality. I'm not sure if I did a video earlier this year on this channel. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But if not, probably on my other channel. So I don't remember if I maybe didn't do one at all. So, I know I'm 37 years old and still seem childlike. I guess that's what we got us being locked up in a cage for 22 years. Yeah, me being locked up in a cage for 22 years with no freedom. The fake foster family's house. So the mentally slow, crazy biological family, I call it inverse morality, because they punish you for doing something right, and while they do everything wrong, and reward each other and reward themselves for doing everything wrong. So, the fake foster family, as I said in the previous video, they have their own personal set of rules and laws on what's right and what's wrong. I guess even growing up, not just with them, but the fake mental health counselors and the special ed teachers making like as if hugging is inappropriate behavior and hugging. But in church, the foster family didn't bring us up in church. But I'm talking about years later as an adult in church. Everybody wants to hug. Everybody hugs in church. It's supposed to show godly love, hugging, But growing up, hugging is inappropriate behavior. Handshaking is inappropriate behavior. Everything I did or said, that's inappropriate. That word, inappropriate. So, there are times that the foster mom would even punish you for doing something right or innocent. There are times when I got punished and didn't even know what I did wrong to deserve to be punished. Like, I was 8 years old in third grade, and I had that abusive, mean teacher, Miss Estopanol. Her name was Michelle Estopanol, and I used to call her Miss Estupidol. She was abusive and mean her damn self, and she lied on me too. She lied on me and said that I knocked down the bulletin board or something like that, and the bulletin board, nothing was wrong with it. She told a straight lie on me. But one time, the foster mom put these like back in the 90s, if you're black, you know what, if you're black American, or maybe any other black race, if you were born during or before the 90s, you knew about dookie braids. The fake foster mom, she was doing dookie braids in our hair long after dookie braids went out of style. That's like people who, with their fake morality, wear Jerry curl for years after Jerry curl is not in style. I laugh at if it's 2020 and you've been wearing the same Jerry curl since 1976. No, I think I heard the afros were in the 70s, and then the Jerry curl was in the 80s, and then females wearing dookie braids or whatever braids, and males wearing flat tops and S curls and stuff. That was the style of the 90s, you know. So it's like the foster mom still had us wearing dookie braids long after they were out of style. But anyway, I was in third grade, but it was 1991 or 1992. And that teacher, Mrs. Stopinall, she was only 23 years old. I didn't realize how young that was until, you know, thinking back, well, wow, she was pretty young herself, you know. But I was only 8, and she was 23 and had a sister that was the same age as me. She had a sister that teacher, Mrs. Stopinall, had a sister that looked just like her, that's the same age as me. But anyway, Mrs. Stopinall had snuck behind my back. I didn't mention anything, and she just went and was telling the teacher assistant about how tight my braids were, and then she reported the foster mom for abuse. And there were a couple of times those white teachers reported even though the foster mom and her family members look more white or Creole or whatever, they don't even look black. But, you know, the foster mom got mad at me because Mrs. Stopinall reported her for abuse for braiding my hair too tight and having like sores and scabs in my hair. And that's why I hate anything cold to touch my hair, because the foster mom and the abuse when she braided my hair too tight and then the cold gel on those tight braids, like I can't even put, you know, cold hair gel in my hair or certain products in my hair anymore, because it will re-traumatize me all over again. You know, on my other channel before it got deleted, I talked about the abuse and trauma and torture I went through with my hair, you know. So, anyway, I'm so sorry. It was all quiet. Nothing was loud before I started the video. But anyway, so it's like the biological family would call themselves trying to inflict punishment on me for speaking the truth. And they felt embarrassed for me to tell people that I was abused in foster care, or somebody might ask me a personal question about the biological mom or the gay brother Mark sitting right there. And if I say something truthful and honest, I'm like, well, they might be like, well, how's your mom's cooking or whatever? I'm like, well, because of foster care, you know, I had never got to try the biological mom's cooking, and they'll get mad at me or something like that. Well, I wasn't even clever enough to think of a lie. Oh, my mom's a great cook, you know, because the biological mom never really cooked. But they punished me for being honest or telling the truth. But the foster family, like the foster mom had these weird beliefs, like you're not supposed to wear white in the winter, or it's not just her personal beliefs, but I heard it was a New Orleans belief or a Catholic belief. Well, the foster mom wasn't Catholic, but a lot of them held to those traditions that, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day, or it's mainly white pants, because people can wear white shirt after Labor Day, but how come after Labor Day or in the winter you can't wear white pants? People wear white shoes. So what do you mean you can't wear? I mean, people wear black in the summer, so nobody says you can't wear black before Labor Day. I mean, so I'm gonna be wearing white shirt or white pants or something, white skirt or something, white shorts after Labor Day, because nobody to control what I should wear. I don't get it. It's just stupid to me, Or like I said in the other video, like certain desserts on holidays or certain kinds of soda was for the adults only, and the children had to have, the foster kids who Anne didn't like. Or it's supposed to be inappropriate behavior to try to be outgoing and try to make friends with other kids when the foster mom kept us overly sheltered. And if like the foster family would punish us, and the biological family too, punish me even after I was in my 20s, inflict punishment on me for saying hello to an old schoolmate and try to start a conversation with them. And then a schoolmate end up looking at me weird and start perping me and acting different. They don't even have to be told anything about me. They just see how my family controlling and abusing me, and they figure, oh, she must be mentally slow. So it's like the foster family, it's like if somebody else did something abusive to us, we're stupid. But if they did something abusive to us, then, we better keep our mouths shut and keep it secret. But if somebody on the outside, we should speak out, It's like they're the only ones who had a license to abuse us. But then when somebody else was taking advantage or being abusive, doing the same thing that they do, then we deserve to be, screwed over or taken advantage of. So, something else I was thinking, like the foster mom used to punish us for getting sick or being sick or expressing that we're sick. We would get punished for that. My mind went blank because I had so much to talk about this topic. I think I've talked about it before, how the foster mom would punish me. Or one time, I was 7 years old. She punched me and she bust my lip for saying, look at my new shoes. When I was in 6th grade, I said, oh, look at my new shoes. Anything good or positive, I got punished for if I told it. And it's like, now people want to complain about that I'm too negative, energy draining, and complain too much. Now I'm just full of negativity. But I didn't realize that this was a gang stalking program that wants to prevent me from being happy and flourishing. And then all these people try to these new age narcissistic abusers try to talk about, you keep putting out negative energy, and the more you keep thinking negative, that's the more negative that's going to come at you. No, I try to have a good day and try to think and do and be positive and happy. Shucks, you can ask me what happened during the time when I tried to have a good day or try to have a good couple of days off of work when I was working at the zoo, and tried to take I was living in New Orleans and tried to have a great time at the beach at Fort Walton Beach in Destin, Florida. That got destroyed. That got ruined. And that was years after no contact with the foster mom. But that happened like 2018, a couple of years ago. So I remember I told y'all how my graduation experience wasn't a good one. My twin sister's first baby being born, I didn't get to have a good experience with that. you know. So I wish there was more to talk about, but I kind of ran out of, my mind is just not that clear right now. But y'all get what I'm trying to say with their fake morality and what's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. And they basically punish you for being innocent when you've done nothing wrong. Like, who the hell punches their child? And like, you have these rings, she has these rings on her finger. Who punishes, like, who would punch a child for saying, look at my new shoes, to the foster mom's friend? Like, she wouldn't do that to her own biological kids. And then she wants to play victim and talk about us being disrespectful just for standing up to their abuse. But they want me to stand up to strangers' abuse. So I'm going to go right here, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.